Play the game. Don't get played by the game. 2360. Okay, check it out right here. We got D just getting back. This is his first workout since he been quarantining, so he's just a little rusty, but really need to get a good workout in. So this is like a perfect workout for him because I'll have a finishing workout. So this workout is only focusing on finishing. You cannot shoot in this entire workout. So this entire workout, the player can only work on different types of layups. And it's really critical because not enough attention is paid to actually, making layups because it's such a close in, easy percentage shot that players overlook the importance of practicing layups. So we're going to start off with this drill right here where you start off from the block and you just take a few steps in. Now, since D hasn't really been doing much, he's been quarantining and playing video games, I'm just having him do the traditional layup form, and he's going at his own pace and just focusing on the right hand, left hand. But if you got somebody who been training really advanced, this will be a little too easy for them. So what you want to have them do is curl around off the reverse layup, have them switch off a different leg, have them scoop it instead of doing the overhand layup, have them do an underhand layup, and then you can have them reverse it at the same time too. So you can have them start on the left and then reverse it, scoop hand on the right. So those are just some ideas, but it's still an important workout for players to be able to take off from that block area where they don't have the momentum of their body. So then when they do have the momentum, it'll be a little easier for them. Okay, here we got BOUBA, and this is his third workout in since the quarantine, so he's really ready to go, but he's finishing doing the same kind of thing as you can see with great form. And so it's really good to have him start off like this and just being focused. So this is something a lot of coaches need to add this to their training. So do that with your players, especially if you like a father and you got your son out here. This will be a good drill to do. Okay, I got this drill from a really good coach. I forget his name, but he was really good. And it's just a layup drill where you start off just doing the traditional layup, and then like you keep on going and progress to different layups, to like reverses, to jump stops, into scoops, into so many different kind of layups that you can do. So right here I'm just demonstrating for the players, just finishing. Okay, right here, they're going to do the same thing, but they're going to come to a 2-foot jump stop, and then they're going to anticipate contact, and I'm going to hit the players with the pad just a little bit, not too much, but I want them to really focus on having a jump stop and anticipating just having that contact so that they can go up and get a nice on balance shot, just in case the defense throws them off balance. Okay, this is another good layup drill. This is the chase down layup drill, where you can either get some cones or a cheer, and you can have one player take a layup from like a shorter distance, and then the player that's chasing them have them go a longer distance so they don't actually catch that player. And then you could tell the players to switch it up too. So if you got like some really advanced players, they don't have to just do a regular right hand layup. They can just float into a reverse, or they can float into something else like a floater. But it's really good to get players prepared and players ready for having somebody chasing them down. So I thought this would be a great drill. And like I said, I'm focusing mostly on finishing and layups. So I'm really making sure the players are concentrating once they get to the basket. Now here's another good drill where one player down screens for the next, and then one player comes through, rips the ball through, and then goes into the layup. And as you can see, I'm letting them be creative with their layups and just trying to challenge themselves with the layup, so that they can get comfortable with just knowing how their body is going to adjust into the shot, because everybody's body is different. So what may be easy for me to do, it may not be easy for you to do. Like for me, a reverse underhand layup is easier than a regular overhand layup. So I like the players to figure that out on their own, because I can't really tell them, because they are growing and they're just getting used to their bodies, especially as they get taller. So I think that's really important to allow players creativity with the basketball. Okay, we ended up playing just like a one-on-one competition, and I had a rule that they couldn't shoot any jump shots, but I allowed them to make or take like a few jump shots. But I told them only time they could shoot a jump shot is if they know 100% that it's going in. And if you're a jump shooter and you know 100% that your jump shot is going in, then shoot. But if you're a streaky shooter and you can't definitely say this going in 100%, then you really shouldn't be just shooting, because that shows that you're not being aggressive, and that shows that you're settling. So I really don't like to see players that don't have that silky shot going in just shooting and shooting and shooting. That's not a smart thing to do. So especially while you're young, you have time to develop your shot later in your career. But while you're young, I think it's really, really important to develop going to the basket, because you could get really far in your career just having a drive. Right here, we got on the turf. So they had a little soccer field over here. So I was happy because I didn't want to hold the players back on the concrete. So this is perfect for their muscles. And as you can see, DEE is really strong. He's gotten way stronger than the last time when I seen him. And so this is going to be perfect for him in the good weather, just working his body out. Same thing with BOUBA. He's growing too. So he's going to high school. So they're definitely gonna need this extra strength and explosiveness, and this is gonna help them explode into the basket also.